Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple of Kung Fu kids in love that love doing some Mortal Kombat reaction videos together.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. And this is a bonus. So we got Mortal Kombat XL X-Rays on Baraka. And we're going to give you our movie review for the Mortal Kombat movie in 2021. Yeah.
We just saw it.
We just saw it today. It was great. We saw it in movie theaters. We were going to watch it on HBO Max, and then it was no longer on HBO Max because it was too long, just too busy. And so we finally saw it this weekend. And
I'm actually kind of glad it worked out that way because I do feel like it needed to be seen on a big screen.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a decent-sized television at home, don't get me wrong, but this just needs the big screen.
We needed that. And so we're going to do our, each are going to do a 60-second review of Mortal Kombat for you in addition to the X-Rays. And of course, we've got our MK margaritas. Well, margaritas about to become the MK. Now they are. Cheers.
Cheers.
So I'm ready to give my review for Mortal Kombat. Time me, butt. Let me know when it starts.
I have the 60 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
Beginning in 3, 2, 1.
For me, this movie started as soon as Kano showed up. I liked the Sub-Zero and the Scorpion in the beginning, but Kano just got me completely hooked in this. He was the MVP for me. His humor was great. It didn't push it too much, which is I really liked. Some things I didn't like. Well, I liked it was brutal. It was funny, and it was entertaining. Some things I didn't like. Melina was just like nothing. They should have made more of Melina. She's such an iconic character. I did not like that. And the other thing was 30 seconds?
Yep.
Okay, 30 seconds. Never mind. Favorite character is Kano. Favorite fatality, Liu Kang with the dragon. That was my favorite fatality.
Yeah.
Kung Lao's was pretty good too. Marry, Murder, Bang. I would marry Kano because he's hilarious. I would bang Sonya, and I would kill Shang Tsung for doing what he did to Kung Lao.
All right, you got 9, 8,
8 seconds. The new guy. That's not even in Mortal Kombat. What's with that?
Okay.
Now it's for Bethany.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so my 60-second review starts off with the fact that I absolutely love the character of Sonya. I was happy to see her well represented on the screen because she's always who I played when I played as a kid when I played that game. So that made me happy. She was also somebody who I could relate to, as well as the new guy, Cole Young. So I had two characters that I could kind of go into the story with. Kano as well was the anchor. His humor was fantastic. It really grounded everything outside of this fictional world into some reality. But he was a dick. So I'm really glad that Sonya kicked his ass.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Okay, so favorite character would be Sonya. Of course, I've kind of already said that.
Favorite fatality.
Favorite fatality would probably be, you already said the dragon, so I'm going to take Sonya's to Melina because that was freaking awesome.
Marry, Murder, Bang.
Marry, Murder, Bang. I would marry Liu Kang because he was awesome and he was so sweet and like he has a rockin' body, but he was sweet.
8 seconds.
So I would bang Cole Young and I would kill Kano, of course.
Oh, not Sub-Zero.
Well,
that's hard. You killed Kano too late.
I would kill Kano just because, like, I feel very connected to Sonya right now after I've just talked her up so much, so I'm gonna go with her.
And on the car ride home, when we were talking about, possible Marry, Murder, Bangs, she really hated Sub-Zero. Like, even when she looked at me, she's like, I hate that guy.
Yeah, when he came on the screen the first time, I was like, oh, after he kills Scorpion's family, I was like, oh, I hate that guy. Like, I want him dead. But I also hated his boss, like the guy who kind of running the show.
Yeah.
See, I'm terrible with names. I don't know all the characters.
Shang Tsung.
Thank you. I hated that guy too. So those two kind of like, it's hard for me to choose between because Sub-Zero is a complete a-hole, but he's working for that guy who's like masterminding all of these jerks. So for that reason, I was like, I'm really connected to Sonya right now, and so I'm gonna go with Kano.
All right, so that was our 60-second review of the Mortal Kombat movies. And now we're going to dive into our reaction for the X-Rays for Mortal Kombat. They're all on Baraka. This is one of our, this is very requested. A lot of people want to check these out. All right, so we're gonna do that.
Oh!
I think some of his fillings went out. Okay, these X-rays are better than 9s.
Who the hell was that guy?
That was Leatherface. Oh, and that's Baracho. Oh, the sounds!
Yeah. It's got like that slow motion where it kind of vibrates before it goes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, that just like crushed the neck.
Who's this guy?
Oh. Well, that's a trick.
Is this Jason?
Doesn't Jason have a mask?
Yeah, which is why I was wondering, but he's a machete of Jason. Oh!
Oh. Oh god.
Oh! Oh, that was brutal.
Oh,
Who is
man.
that? I don't know like anyone in 10.
The whole head backwards thing is even worse than the head to the side.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy.
Oh!
Oh.
What, come on? Oh!
I don't know what it says about me that now that I like Kung Lao as a character, I can watch his fatalities easier. I'm like, yeah, you go, Kung Lao.
Ah! I like how, like,
Is that Jax?
yeah.
Go,
Here's your girl.
Sonya. Oh. Ooh, and with the cord.
I like how it takes a couple minutes, like a second, to, like before it actually snaps.
Yeah. Ooh. Who's this guy?
I don't know. Tommy.
I'm not gonna lie. I was disappointed she wasn't in the movie.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
It's like, that was build up.
Oh my god! He did that movie, the movie! She is.
Yeah, she's way more terrifying in the game than she ever was in the movie.
Yeah. They did not do it justice.
Not at all.
Wow, that hurts to watch.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, they
Oh
exploded! Oh, good God, they exploded.
my god! They shot it.
Who is she?
That's Cassie Cage. Johnny
Okay.
Cage and Sonya's daughter. That was cool.
Ooh. That was brutal. Who is that?
I don't know. It's like another like elder god or something. Kano.
Oh, God.
There we go. Oh. A little disappointed in Johnny Cage. Oh, that's freaking awesome!
Oh my God! Wow.
Oh, that was cool. The twist. Oh.
That was horrendous. But that was new.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give you props for that.
Feel my fight.
What did he say? Somebody he said, "Be like Mike." Oh yeah, the little guy.
Is this wasp?
It's the Bora. I think it's the creepy bug lady. We don't like her. Rated. That was different.
Yeah. Ooh. Snapped into.
Here's your nightmare guy.
I have a few of those in this game. Okay.
Okay.
I need some tequila.
Yeah. So those are the X-rays from Mortal Kombat XL. Hopefully they are all of them.
It's interesting watching this after watching the movie. I definitely find myself more invested in the characters having seen the movie now.
Okay.
Because I'm more invested in their stories and who they were just from seeing that version on the big screen. So like Raiden's and Sonya's and Kung Lao, I was like, oh, I can actually watch them kick butt now because I'm cheering for them. And it's like, okay.
So good news. We got her hooked on the Mortal Kombat, so we can play the
Yes.
story modes maybe for 9, 10, and 11. Bad news. She's liking them now, so maybe she'll
No,
actually
only
be able to look at them.
Only certain characters. Definitely only certain characters. I couldn't even watch some of them in the movie. I mean, there
This
were
is true.
there
This
were
is
I
true.
think at least 2 or 3 that I fully covered.
Did you
my
watch
face.
Kung Lao's?
No.
Like, yeah, that was
No.
right. That was brutal. It was like basically straight from the game. It was great.
Yeah, I saw what was about to happen, and I watched enough to know that it was going to happen, and then I looked away.
Yeah.
And I looked right at you. I remember going like this.
And then he said flawless victory, and it kind of ruined his cool ass moment, but that's okay. Do you have a favorite X-ray? Like, they didn't show the names or anything like that. It was all very fast.
Yes.
Happening, so it was a lot to take in. Like, it was kind of like no moment to like catch our breath, and like I think you kind of need that like palate cleanser, like, you know, just a little bit of a break.
It was very intense.
Yeah, in order to build up to the next one. My favorite one was the one with the bullet that had the name on it. So I imagine like each character you do it on, it changes. So it's just cool. Like, you know, it's like I got a bullet with your name on it. Like, that's.
And to like ricochet off the hip to the shoulder.
Yeah.
I mean, that was.
And apparently this is a guy that I just past my time when I played Mortal Kombat, but he's got like only 4 bullets in his gun, and so I think that's what correct me if I'm wrong. And so I think it's cool that I like a cowboy, I like that whole element, I like westerns. So he was my favorite of the X-rays.
I think for mine it was, and again I'm terrible with character names, but whoever stabbed in the neck and then did the twist.
Oh yeah.
Was like, oh, that was so uncomfortable and so like I could like feel it go up my spine basically, the like cringeness of it. But what I liked about it was you can get desensitized to seeing always, oh, the neck's breaking, oh, the back's breaking, oh, the ribs are breaking. So that was just something that was like, it's not just in, but it's, and it was just,
Yeah, I mean, that was towards the end of the video, so like we start to get desensitized to them. Like our biggest reactions are probably in the beginning of the videos, and then you start to get desensitized. So anything that can happen like after the first couple minutes or whatever is pretty impressive to like make us have any kind of reaction. I feel like because we've already kind of, like you said, like we've seen it a lot now.
Well, and I also have to say, I mean, Baraka's been one of those characters that in previous versions I'm like, oh, that's like the guy from the Nightmare. There have been a few of those, as you rightly pointed out, but this was actually almost beginning to make me feel a bit bad for him, and he's terrifying. So,
Did we ever see Baraka's X-rays on Baraka's?
okay.
Sindel, that girl. Oh!
No, the backwards thing, I just,
Kind of in love with Sindel.
Oh my god.
Oh! Oh, you could have stole Raiden's. They we saw this guy. Oh. I have no idea who he is.
I don't know, but he's terrifying.
All right, so at least we saw. Okay, maybe we. Hopefully now we got them all. Got that. It's like, you know, trying to keep track, trying to. these videos, they fool me. Now you've seen, hopefully, all our reactions to all of the Mortal Kombat XL X-rays. But keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.